Start. The doctrine of Weber proceeds on the principle that a person may renounce a right introduced for his own benefit provided no public interest is affected. Accordingly, objection regarding non-compliance of the notice requirement under the proviso to section 21 subsection 1 subsection A, if not raised at the appropriate stage, cannot subsequently be permitted to invalidate the proceedings after the tenant has already participated in the adjudication on merits. The failure to comply with the requirement of 6 months' notice under the proviso would ordinarily amount to a procedural irregularity and not a nullity, particularly where waiver is established from the conduct of the tenant. A defect may be treated as a nullity where the provision violated is founded upon considerations of public policy or goes to the root of inherent jurisdiction in a manner incapable of waiver by the affected party. Conversely, where the objection is one capable of waiver and the statutory protection exists solely for the benefit of an individual, breach thereof does not render the proceedings void ab initio. Thus, once the tenant submits to the jurisdiction of the authority and participates in the proceedings without raising timely objection regarding notice, the release proceedings cannot subsequently be assailed solely on that ground. The Supreme Court held that although the requirement of 6 months' notice under the provision is mandatory, the same is nevertheless capable of waiver since the protection is intended solely for the benefit of the tenant. The court observed that where the tenant participated in the proceedings on merits and failed to pursue the objection at the appropriate stage, such conduct would amount to conscious waiver of the statutory protection. The principle that even a mandatory statutory requirement may be waived where it is enacted solely for the benefit of an individual has consistently been recognized in judicial precedent. Where a statutory protection is enacted for the benefit of an individual and is not founded upon considerations of public policy, the same is capable of waiver and breach thereof would not render the proceedings void ab initio. Applying the aforesaid principles to the facts of the present case, it is relevant that both the courts below have concurrently recorded a categorical finding that the petitioner tenant did not raise any objection regarding non-compliance of the proviso to section 21 subsection 1 subsection A at the threshold stage and continued participating in the proceedings for a prolonged period after institution of the release application. The release application was instituted on 15 January 2014. The petitioner entered appearance on 22nd April 2014 and thereafter actively participated in the proceedings by filing interrogatories, seeking adjournments on various dates and contesting the matter on merits. However, no objection regarding want of 6 months' notice was raised at the initial stage of the proceedings. Both the prescribed authority as well as the appellate court especially recorded that such objection came to be raised for the first time only in the written statement filed on 23rd November 2021 after lapse of more than 7 years from institution of the release proceedings. Stop.